Good morning, you guys. All right, I'm starting this reading at the hour of Saturn. It is April 19th. The moon is literally in Virgo and the sun is about to step into Taurus. All right, so there's a heavy earth element to the energy. All right. Let's see what degree we are at with the moon in Virgo. 11 degrees, 44 minutes with sun stepping in at 0 degrees of Taurus. All right, let's take a look real quick and what this Sabian symbol is speaking about with Virgo's energy. All right, so Virgo from the 11th degree to the 15th degree speaks about reorientation. It says, seeing the truth of parental projections upon us, we begin unveiling the mystery of all types of intimate relationships. Yet also by seeing how our parents' power impacted upon us, we can gain an understanding of how ancestral qualities have left their mark. We thus reorient ourselves and approach a more balanced sense of both positive and negative influences from generation to generation throughout the ages. All right, so this specific degree at 11 degrees, it speaks about a boy molded in mother's aspiration for him. So it's showing like it looks pretty much like a man standing, and then it has like a stone that has the man standing in the stone, almost like an imprint. All right, so creative visualization. It says the world of infinite energy is ready and waiting for us to focus our desire so it can respond and fulfill our dreams. Rising above the need for parenting. All right, so it says the process by which we call up the circumstances of our life is imagination. We have to learn that all that we are and all that we have is the reflection in form of what we have ardently and consistently imagined. Then we have the greater task to ensure that we only imagine good outcomes. In effect, this is the engineering of prayer, and in time, prayers are answered. All right, so let's move up to the 12th degree because that's actually where we're going and heading into. All right, so we have a bride with her veil snatched away. It says initiation. As a bride, the mysteries await the ardent seeker to snatch away the veil that has preserved and thus deepened her secrets, unveiling the mystery of all types of intimate relationships. So having trained the mind to be ever optimistic and expectant, the power is achieved to unveil what is hidden. Knowledge itself is revealed to the one whose mind is clear and whose eyes are sharp, yet the seeker may well need to follow a well-trod path of guidance before being capable of meaningful self-determination. All right, so now let's look at the first degree of Taurus. This one speaks about a clear mountain stream and authentic self-expression. It says pure, innocent spontaneity as a way of life, spontaneous authenticity. So moving out of the realm of potentiality and into the world of form, we soon become an admixture of the very man impressions that impact upon us. Yet the very first condition is that of purity. It says we are what we are in essence and in innocence, nothing more than the distillation seed of what has gone before. All right, so something about the energy of resourcefulness and freedom is for those who depend on the power of their resourcefulness. All right. Interesting. I feel like the moon's energy with the whole boy molding in his mother's aspirations for him, it's almost like, I don't know why it's trying to, like, it's almost like someone projecting what they want for you rather than really what it is that you want. I don't know why it feels that way. And then a bride with her veil snatched away pertaining to initiation. It's like there's multiple relationships that you could be involved with. All right. And it's giving intimate relationships. So this can be sexual, whether it's an emotional intimacy connection. I don't know what this is, but we're going to find out. All right. Let me roll this astrolabe here. Pisces in the 10th house with Saturn's energy here. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini. When I did my pre-shuffle for the energy right now, I was getting a Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini, and the focus of Pisces in the 10th house being of significance. All right, so this Saturn and Pisces energy is really heavy, And I feel like it has to do with a specific organization. If you are attached to a specific thing that you want to achieve. When we think about Pisces energy, it's the energy of the subconscious state. It's the energy of the imagination. It's obviously expressing the energy of creativity as well. But whatever this is divine life purpose, 10th house energy. It's like your reputation's on the line here. Getting, it's the connection to the energy of the divine. It's heavy on that energy. Heavy. Let's see what I get out of this deck. All right, so here we go again. My throat chakra was going crazy in my pre-shuffle. As I was trying to record it, I couldn't. Literally all court cards for the Knight energy. It was the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Wands came out. All of them. Heavy, passionate energy right now. Heavy. So as I was looking at the transits for today, we have the sun stepping into Taurus, right, which we just spoke about. But we have it looks like the moon in Virgo that is biquintiled over to North Node, Mercury, Venus, Chiron. All right, and the moon is actually going to be opposing the energy of Saturn. So if we're speaking about Pisces being in the 10th house, then we're speaking about Virgo being in the 4th. Virgo in the 4th is more so like the moon in Virgo is order. You need order in your life. All right. But I'm kind of getting it's pertaining to the energy of relationships. So if we're speaking about sun, moon, rising, Gemini energy, and opposing to Gemini is Sagittarius, this is like a spiritual type of relationship. That's what I'm getting. All right. So Knight of Wands. Whoa, I don't know what that was. I'm kind of getting like it's a new love. In a way where you can express like your emotional state, but passionately, intimately. That's what the Sabian symbol is just speaking about. Yeah. Having a new beginning in love. Maybe that's the energy this weekend. All right, because we do have a conjunction with Jupiter and Uranus happening in Taurus tomorrow. And we're just now stepping in the sun in Taurus. I don't know why I feel like I'm so close to the camera. Okay. That's what it feels like, you guys. Like a brand new beginning all over again. 8 of Cups. Here's the energy of Saturn and Pisces. It's here. Like walking away from emotional disappointments and wanting to experience new love. Scary. I'm going to leave that out. Okay. I don't know why Spirit just said to go look at Saturn's degree. 16 degrees of Pisces. See what I'm saying? So Pisces from 16 to 20 degrees, where Saturn is right now, it speaks about spirituality. I'll read this one out. It says, spirituality itself is our intimate or immediate connectedness to here and now, and therefore with the eternal everywhere. We celebrate this with traditional public rituals. As an entertainer, teacher, and or priest, we participate in the transmission of love and knowledge, teaching others what we ourselves learned to live with an attitude of gratitude. All right, so right now at 16 degrees and where we're moving forward to, it's giving, that's interesting. Are those bunnies? I don't know. That looks weird. Anyway, it speaks about finding grace in stillness. An important part of our life practice is to find inner peace, connect here and now with the eternal everywhere. Any creative person is at the point of connectedness between the hidden source of inspiration and their immediate time and place. Each moment has its own unique qualities, scenarios, and needs, as an inspiration can be found by those who have learned how to tune into the quietness that surrounds us all, always. Often called the muse, or spirit guides or angels, there is some aware force of life that directs itself to address the questions of the moment in original ways. This can only happen when we have faith, the strength of character to make a new statement in the world, and the ability to concentrate and be quiet. So it's kind of giving me in the energy of meditation. So spirituality right now is going to be of significance for the collective. I'm kind of getting overall, publicly, is what it's giving me. Like Saturn will come in to create structure, discipline, authority around the collective of those who believe in spirituality. This is the intimate connection we're speaking about. And I feel like it's directly being called out because here we are, right? Where the moon is in Virgo opposing this energy to Saturn and Pisces. All right, let's keep going. So I'm kind of getting like, wow, I was thinking it in my head. I was like, utilizing the energy of Taurus right now with the sun stepping into Taurus, right? Where we're meant to now enjoy the energy of being grounded because we have a moon in an earth element and now the sun is an earth element as well. All right. When does that trine happen? Maybe it's tomorrow. Yeah. Hold on, guys. All right. I believe the energy is going to be tomorrow. The trines that are happening with Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus. It's not giving me exactly what the energy of the sun. All right, Tower. What is this telling me? I know I read yesterday the Sabian symbol for the sun at 2 degrees of Taurus. Let me go back. All right, so Taurus stepping in, right? The sun stepping into Taurus. It speaks about power. It says expressing spontaneous authenticity triggers an epiphany of light. That motivates the determined effort to find the way. Then being profoundly touched by beauty and imagination, we learn that all important lessons of letting go of grief and sorrow. So that's kind of giving me the Saturn and Pisces energy, is the need to release the energy of emotional disappointment, and that can definitely feel like grief and sorrow. All right, so a clear mountain stream is what we were looking at the first degree. The second degree is an electrical storm, and I read this yesterday. It's about an epiphany of light. All right, having the powerful cosmic element of existence that can transform human consciousness and the way that you think. Okay, let's just continue on. And the only reason I say that is because literally, if you guys see this picture, let me show it to you. It says an electrical storm. All right. Look at the Tower card that just came out. You know what I mean? That's what it's kind of giving me. It's like the second degree. So an epiphany of light. Literally. Look at it. The way it came out. An epiphany of light. With the sun in Taurus at 2 degrees. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's keep going here. So that's giving me like something suddenly, unexpectedly coming to the light. All right. Pertaining to the energy of your consciousness. King of Swords. It's giving me spiritual consciousness with the Temperance coming out with it. Wow. So the Temperance is the energy of number 1, healing, of balance. All right. It speaks about, it's Jupiter. It's spirituality. Okay. So the King of Swords is someone that's very focused. All right. She's giving me a very stern energy. Like, this is what your focus is on, and that's what you choose to move on. And it may just be coming through the energy of like unexpected changes, like immediate unexpected changes as the sun steps into Taurus. All right. Yeah, and then we have the energy of love here. So this is where I feel is a spark of the heart space. All right. The Lovers can speak about choices, yes, but more so the Lovers for me is a representation of intimacy. Okay. So it's giving me like the sudden spark of this intimate connection that you have with your conscious spirit. All right. Like, yeah, we can go into deep meditation and touch base with spirit subconsciously. But this is about consciously stepping out into the energy of nature and really embodying the changes of what this looks like, and actually experiencing the new beginning to be more so in your conscious state. That's what it's given. I hope I'm making sense. Okay. Spirit goes the star card. I'm like, I'm going to take that as a yes. All right. Yeah, I'm going to take that as a yes. All right. Ace of Wands on the bottom. All right. So whatever it is that you find passion for, whatever your hopes, your dreams, your desires are, whatever you have faith in, which obviously has a lot to do with your belief systems, you know, your spirituality and all that good stuff. It's almost like that's where the spark comes in. Give me a second, guys. Come on, baby. Go ahead and lay down. A lot of major arcana here. I got Uranus's energy on the full card. The sun obviously just stepped into Taurus. I got the Tower card here, Scorpio's energy. The next full moon comes up in Scorpio, which is going to oppose the energy of the sun. So heavy on that full moon energy. Something coming to culmination. I got Temperance here, where Pallas Athena is. That is the energy of wisdom and knowledge. All right. In Sagittarius, a very expansive sign where Jupiter is in Taurus. Okay. I see Gemini. I see Aquarius here. Heavy on the intimate passion energy as well. All right, so we got 2 aces out here so far with the full card. I love it. This is great. Very good reading. Anything else? All right, so the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so right now could be a good time to get ready to receive. I'm kind of getting that. All right, the 6 of Pentacles, this is where support is coming in. Gifts are being handed over to you. It's the energy of the moon in Taurus as well. All right, so that last quarter moon in Taurus, is it? No, the last quarter moon happened in Aquarius. Interesting. Before the new moon in Taurus, that's right. New moon in Taurus happens on May 7th. So maybe by the beginning of May, you'll start seeing things really take off for you. All right. Where you'll be handed something pertaining to your gift, whatever this is. Is this having to do with your spirituality or any type of ability that's meant to come through? Go lay down, babies. The 10 of Swords is the energy of the sun in Gemini. Okay, so maybe it is having to do with your abilities to be able to understand what it is that you're experiencing spiritually. Venus, please stop. I'm just kind of getting a end of a difficult time pertaining to the energy of this the mind state. Venus, come here. Come on. Stop it, baby. I'm reading. Come on, cut it out. Can you please go lay down? Yes. Can you cut it out? Thank you. That's my Scorpio baby, and the sun just stepped into her opposing energy, okay? She's not happy. Alright, so the 2 of Wands. I feel like this has to do with you stepping into the future in a different way, with a different perspective, pertaining to your spirituality overall. Alright? It's kind of giving me, again, the intimate passion that you have for this. 10th house can speak about like the energy of needing to be devoted. You know what I mean? Okay, you've got to go. You've got to go. You got to go. Get out. Goodbye. That's life. All right. She's not happy. Knight of Pentacles. I'm kind of being told to say, like, be cautious moving forward. All right. where maybe in the past you could have experienced something that was very emotionally draining, which is why you're experiencing this whole Saturn and Pisces energy, all right? Which then led you even to come into this whole spirituality thing. So be cautious moving forward, all right? Slow and steady wins the race. You're not in competition with anybody pertaining to where your ascension is at this time, that type of thing, all right? Be open to learning from others. Remain studious, and however, you know, you can touch base with spirituality is what I'm getting. The Moon card. The Chariot and the Ten of Cups. Look at this energy. Here's Mars in Pisces. Here's success and the energy of the Moon. That's Cancer. All right, so heavy on utilizing your discernment, right? Tapping into your intuition when needed. I'm actually hearing you've defeated your enemies as well. All right, your hidden enemies. I don't know why that's significant. Again, it's kind of giving me you may have mentally gone through a lot. You know what I mean? And having to push on from that slowly but steady, right, has led you to the other side of what that is. And you did that through spirituality. So, again, it's kind of giving me where... Hold on a second. Kind of giving me like you needing to be more balanced. Definitely, you need balance in your life. Like, okay, spirituality may be everything to you, but you living a practical life also is very important. All right, so the Sun in Taurus right now is going to give you the power to do that. Taurus is the bull. Unafraid, determined, right? Can be very defensive at times. That's what I'm saying. Utilize your discernment moving forward. With people you want to associate with, all right? Maybe you want to release some specific belief systems that you no longer believe in, all right? Maybe you want to surround yourself with different people. This is all part of your awakening. You know what I mean? When it comes to those emotional resentments that you have, releasing those is where you more so are going to find your spirituality to become effective. All right. I feel like you'll then get drive to continue to push forward with this. Six of Wands. Again, I'm going to take that as a yes. So Four of Swords is basically like focus on healing, focus on resting, focus on rejuvenating so that when your time comes to shine, you're ready. You know what I mean? I feel like it has a lot to do with just being able to overcome the heartbreak and have some sort of foundation pertaining to your heart space. Like you have to open that back up. And you can be the only person to do that. All right. So start manifesting whatever it is that you desire now. I've been saying this for weeks already. All right. When the sun stepped into Aries, it's like things will start to transition little by little with the Six of Swords coming out here. All right. That's interesting. I have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands. All right. Did I have the Six of Cups out here? Not just yet, but I feel that that's what we're speaking about. This could be like people, places, situations from the past that have been trying to either intrude in your energy if you're solely focused on spirituality and you just wanting to be like back off. You know what I mean? It's given that. I feel like you have A total makeover pertaining to career. You could be feeling very, very defensive, feeling like the wounded warrior with dealing with those people from the past. Yeah. Maybe you experienced so much hardship there where it's like now you're free from that. 9 of Pentacle energy. You may even regret even knowing those people. It's crazy. Page of Swords. What is that? You know, 5 of Cups can, for me, be a very, very sad card. You know, maybe, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe you experienced sorrow, right? Regret, losses, all right? In which there was a lesson to learn there. All right? There was a lesson to be learned there. It's almost like you had to reflect back on the person that looked at things in a very immature way. Now that you've spiritually matured, you see things in a different perspective. All right? But I feel like you have a sense of power now. That's what it is. You have a sense of power. I feel like you know more than what you knew back then. That's what it is. It's growth. That's what it is. It's growth. All right. Page of Cups. Look at this. I feel like you've overcome all stages of innocence is what I'm getting. Okay. Because I got the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacle, and the Page of Swords. Look at all the stages that you've crossed over already. Okay. Like, that's great energy. At least if something was initiated, you know what I mean? You've learned how to overcome that, utilizing the energy of your spirituality. It's cool. Okay. Anything else? What is this Knight of Swords? Listen, I got it right away. Yeah. Okay. Spirit says, when you're focused solely on a specific goal, where your passion is being called, all right, to be a focus, and other people don't feel that they are grasping your attention anymore, okay? This is what you'll start experiencing. The Knight of Swords and the 5 of Wands. The challenges, the conflict, all right, the disagreements, the power struggles. I feel that overall you have to remain with what was initiated. You kind of get my drift? Here's all the pages. You already know what it was to go through what you went through. How to release yourself from that. How to start manifesting. How to utilize the energy of your guides. All right. And the entities behind the masks, okay, let's just be clear, they are not going to accept this. So you have to remain strong. All right. That's what I feel that message is trying to tell me. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And the World card. Wow. I love this. Look at this energy. I'm kind of getting like being seen from other realms as the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles just shows the energy of how nurturing and abundant you are. Within you, just your energy. All right. So as you close out cycles, you are seen as great energies. Not just like, oh, I'm the Queen of Wands. I know my shit. I'm going after what I want. No, that's not just what it is. You've learned to come out on the other side of this ending of this chapter to be more so not just focused on the valuable things in life, the materialistic things in life. You came out on the other side being very compassionate, very, I'm kind of getting driven within the spiritual state. So you are meant to attract those type of people. You don't want to attract this anymore. This is anger. This is challenges. This is why. Like, why? Why would you want to even associate with that anymore? If you know what you've released yourself from. All right. I had a subscriber tell me I should really start focusing on crystals, and I think I should. All right, I'm waiting for my channel to take off. Let's see where things go. All right, but cautiously moving forward, I'm meant to grasp a collective of people that are on this path, right, and not turning back. So I'm hoping that, because I know I have like the spiritual gangster side of me, that I'm hoping that I'm being guided correctly around the right people, meant to be stabilized when I'm angry, things like that. Like, stay prayed up, utilize my discernment, being around certain situations. What I hope for the near future is for, if you're watching this, that this grasps your attention to lead you onto the right path. My path may not look like your path. I'm not judging anybody here. All right. I'm not perfect. Neither are you. All right. And I feel like that's why we're being worked with here. Why Saturn in Pisces is coming in and saying, listen, spiritually, utilize your imagination to be able to manifest the things that you want. Stay disciplined and focus solely on your responsibilities. And when it comes out on the other side of this, you're going to love the person that you are on the other side. Okay? I hope that made sense. All right, so Death card, it's almost part of the transformation. It's like you have to dead that past person, the old you, your old situations. All right, it all has to do with the energy of your decisions as well. So the Two of Pentacles. Anything else we need to see about this? The Queen of Wands. So there it is. I feel like, you know, when I see in the past, you may have been the one always in the public eye. You know, when you walk in the room, you light up the room. It has to be an ending to that situation. All right, because this is what you're now representing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. That's interesting because I have damn near all queens out here. Who am I missing? The Queen of Swords. That's interesting. All right, let's wrap this reading up. Well, at least the tarot part of it. Let's see. Any messages specifically for Gemini? Three of Swords. Interesting. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. And the Four of Cups. Two of Swords down at the bottom. Let me get this right. All right. What's in the past is in the past. All right. You were meant to face a specific fear. Start adapting to changes within your relationships. All right. Opening up your heart space a bit more. Learning how to accept love rather than neglect it. All right. Release the energy of wanting to hold on so tight, because if you experience some sort of heartbreak, it was for a reason. It was for you to be able to overcome that heartbreak, to experience that loss, so that you can be devoted to something much higher in purpose. Let me split this deck. Wow. Wow. All right, I'll take it. The King of Cups with the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. This is like marriage with spirituality, marriage within the partnership of the divine. Okay? So, on one side of it, you may see this, because this is the energy. Saturn in Pisces. But then Mars is also with Pisces. Alright? So, let's utilize this conjunction with Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus. Alright? Pisces to Taurus is technically a sextile. It's supposed to be compatible, harmonious. Alright? what's the only thing missing here within the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Cups? Is going to be the Jupiter energy, because Jupiter in Pisces is in its exaltation. It's in its domicile sign. It's in its domicile sign, right? And its ruling planet. So the comfortability of your emotional state is what you're striving for. Keep pushing for just that. All right. Keep pushing for just that. I like it. I mean, there it is, right? The expansion of the changes that are happening right now are of significance to continue to make progress on your journeys here. Okay. Let me get these all picked up real quick. I'm going to pull some oracles. I'll do some crystals. Very inspiring message this morning. That was a bit deep. All right. That was a bit deep. All right. That was my motherly way of expressing the sun stepping into my 4th house. I'm like spiritual mommy here. All right. So let's go into, I'm kind of feeling the spirit animal deck real quick. All right, there's always great messages that comes out of this deck. And then I'll pull some crystals for us here. I was going to say, don't fall. Deck is huge, guys, so work with me here, okay? There we go. That was a better shuffle. Okay, anything we need to know about the sun stepping into Taurus? Again, I'm getting a highlight on mutable energy. Obviously, it's because of the sun. All right. Stepping out and being opposing of this whole moon and Virgo sign. So I'm getting like the Gemini, the Pisces, the Virgo energy in the reading, although we're speaking about an earth element pertaining to fixed energy. All right. Let's keep going here. What do we have for getting Gemini? You are never alone. Tend to the small things. Take a leap of faith. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, let it shine. Take some time out. Be fearless and bold. Watch and wait. And act as if. Believe in yourself. Interesting. You know what's crazy? I was walking the other day, and there was a squirrel. And it ran right in front of me, and I was like, what the hell was that? And it was like a gangster squirrel. This thing had like a whole damn pizza in its mouth. And I was like, my goodness, like, you know, it just kind of makes me laugh, because when I think about it, it's like, you know where you came from. You know your roots. You know how you grew up. You know if you came from the hood. You know if you grew up in the country. You know your shit when you're in your environment. You know what I mean? So when you feel out of place because you are going into a different path, and those people that have known you from before don't accept you, it's almost like you feel the one that's like left out, right? Like the eyeball. But I don't feel like that is, right? It's just because you had the power to do something different, something that was out of the ordinary. And, you know, this is what puts the eyes on you. It's because it's like, I knew that person to be this. Well, guess what? No, now I'm this, right? So believe in yourself. All right. It's okay. I'm going to just spread the messages here as I see them. All right. Spirit wants you to let you know that you're never alone. All right. It's okay to tend to the small things as of right now until you start growing spiritually into higher, you know, ascension. Take a leap of faith. If you're afraid to do so, take small and steady steps. All right. Slow and steady wins the race. You're meant to shine here. All right. That's the energy. So if you feel uncomfortable being in the spotlight, it's okay to take some time out. All right. But then Spirit wants you to come in and start being fearless and bold. All right. And then you watch and wait and see what happens. And I love when this card comes out because it's the number 14. And every time I think of spirituality, I think of the Temperance card. I don't know why. It just gives me balance, healing. All right. But acting as if. Act as if you know what the hell you're talking about. Step out there. Do something different. It says think on your feet and believe in yourself. All right. This could just go into something creative that you've never done before. I guarantee you, you're actually going to enjoy it. Because it's going to be something brand new. All right. Let's do a crystal and then I'm out of here. Yeah, 40 minutes. We gotta go. Me so hungry. Ooh, I got diamond down at the bottom of the deck. The priceless gift of time and pressure combined. Beauty and strength arising from trials and challenges and the great use of power. With celestite connecting to the angelic realm and divine energy. Clear channels for communication with your guides and universal consciousness. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Rose quartz, so self-love, self-worth, being enough and worthiness. Amber, healing family patterns, releasing karma, preserving the wisdom gained by lessons of the past. All right. And turquoise, interesting. Storytelling, reframing, and a different way of perceiving. Down at the bottom of the deck, petrified wood. Patience, timelessness, trusting in universal timing, and going with the flow. Moonstone right under that. I love this. Inner voice, inner wisdom, intuition, and insight. That's spirituality all the way through. All right. It's giving me self-love, releasing the karmas from the past, seeing things and perceiving things in a different way, and working with patience. All right. Going with the flow of things. I like it. Numbers 48, 3, 57, 43, 37 could be significant. Okay. All right, guys. I don't think I'm reading anything out of here. I don't think I feel that I need to. Very clear messages today. I love you guys. Believe in the reading there.